Denny Hamlin has 2 spicy hot takes on Twitter. All that and more coming up next. What is going on, everybody? If I haven't earned your subscription, hopefully today is the day that I will earn that subscription. All right, I've just gotten back on Twitter after, not being on there since at least 2012, I'm thinking. And I just started to notice that Denny Hamlin has some pretty spicy hot takes on Twitter. So let's get to the first one. This one, he is responding to Jordan Hutchinson, who said, "Not now, Denny. Will Smith just punched Chris Rock." Denny Hamlin responded with, "If there were more Will Smiths of the world and less Chris Rocks, people do say or do stuff without getting smacked in the face, we wouldn't have this problem." So Denny Hamlin with a bold take there, siding with Will Smith, who literally smacked a comedian for making a joke. Like, he's that thin-skinned that he had to go smack Chris Rock for making a joke. Denny Hamlin, this is just all kinds of ironic because Denny Hamlin, along with his tag team partner, Kyle Busch, are the most outspoken people in the sport. And Denny Hamlin is advocating for more people to be smacked in the face when they say something that somebody doesn't disagree with. I find that kind of funny and a little bit ironic. So I don't know if Denny thought that one through. But Denny Hamlin apparently wanting more repercussions for people running their jaws. And he's one of the main people that runs his jaws. So it's just kind of funny. I don't really get this one. I think everybody, for the most part, kind of agrees that Chris Rock was just making a joke. That's his job. He's a comedian. He made a joke. I'm pretty sure he didn't know everything going on with the situation. I'm pretty sure he was just commenting on her haircut and making a G.I. Jane reference. But whatever. People are going to take it whichever way they want to take it. Don't let me know down in the comments what you think about it, because I really don't care about the whole Oscars thing. But I thought Denny Hamlin saying people should be popped in the face when they say something that somebody doesn't disagree with was pretty ironic, because he says stuff that people disagree with all the time, especially on Twitter, as I'm finding out. All right, so that was tweet number 1. Let's get to tweet number 2, where he once again was spicy. Nate Ryan said, "I agree with all this except for the 2017 as a marker. There are endless examples since the playoffs began of whatever." Denny Hamlin says, "Well then, we must acknowledge that whether it's okay or not in the public eye is directly correlated to who it happens to." Denny, of course, referring to the multiple times he's, I guess, wrecked people and gotten booed, and the most recent time where he got wrecked by Alex Bowman, and he was still booed even though he was the one that got wrecked. I think he is still a little bit salty about that. I think he's also salty that whenever he walks out during driver introductions now, he gets a fair amount of boos. Whereas I think in the past he mostly got cheers or, just some mild like golf clapping or whatever. But he is now one of the guys that is just completely polarizing. I think partially because of Twitter, which is, ironic because the first point I made, he's saying stuff that people disagree with, and so now he thinks he should be smacked in the face, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, does he have a point here? Because he is one guy that you can definitely say has been on both sides of it. When he wrecked Chase Elliott at Martinsville, obviously that was one of those things that you're going to get booed for. At that point in time, Chase Elliott hadn't won a race. He was a new guy. He was the most popular driver. He's Bill Elliott's son. He's got all that going for him. And you wrecked him. Obviously, in that situation, you're going to get booed. However, in the Alex Bowman situation, I don't think he was expecting to get booed because he was on the receiving end. I think he was expecting fans to boo Alex Bowman. However, I think he forgets that NASCAR fans never forget. Okay, they're still remembering when you wrecked Chase Elliott, and they are finally seeing some payback for that. And that's why they cheered when you got wrecked and booed you when you got on the microphone. Those Chase Elliott fans have not forgotten, and some of those Chase Elliott fans will never forget. They will boo you every time you get on the microphone. They will boo you every time you come out to introductions. You really just need to put it out of your mind. I don't know why you're even worried about this type of stuff, because Chase Elliott fans are some of the most passionate in the sport. I've never even said anything bad about Chase Elliott, but I don't know what I said maybe 2 or 3 episodes ago. some of the Chase Elliott fans took it the wrong way, and they, you know, were riding down my throat on some stuff, and I've literally got a Chase Elliott flag hanging right there, so it's not like I dislike the guy, but Chase Elliott Nation, super passionate, some of the most passionate fans in the sport, so good luck not getting booed, Denny Hamlin. You have a little bit of a point there, but at the same time, you did wreck the guy, so you brought it on yourself, so once you become the villain, and I've said this actually in the past, this is actually a better point. Once you become a villain in NASCAR, you're always going to be a villain because they're going to build the PR up in that particular manner. That's why Kyle Busch will always be the villain. No matter how many good things Kyle Busch does, the NASCAR media is not going to cover that stuff because they want a villain because villains sell tickets. Like, to go back to a wrestling analogy, Hulk Hogan was the real American hero, but you know what made Hulk Hogan go over the top? The guys like Roddy Piper, Andre the Giant being a bad guy when he took a heel turn, Ric Flair. I mean, you have to have a good villain because good guys by themselves are just really boring. So you got to have a good villain, and NASCAR likes to build up their villains in a very much the same way. So you got to have your villains like Kyle Busch, and sorry, Denny Hamlin, but you're now NASCAR's media villain. So, I don't know, 2 spicy takes from Denny Hamlin, and this one right here in particular, he's just got to embrace being the villain at this point and roll with it. He can't really worry about getting booed. So I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you think about either of these, because that's all I got for you today. So if you like the content, feel free to subscribe down below. And other than that, thanks for your time. Peace.